Welcome to Nitpick Rants. I'm Giant Nitpick and thank you for joining me today while I discuss my thoughts on the use of Amiibo in Twilight Princess. There'll be a link in the description for the Twilight Princess HD Amiibo trailer for those interested in giving it a watch. The game uses Amiibo in some interesting ways. You can scan Link or Toon Link to refill your arrows completely, Zelda and Sheik to refill hearts, and Ganon to make the game harder by having Link take more damage. There's also the Wolf Link Amiibo, which unlocks the Cave of Shadows. This looks to be a sort of Pit of 100 trials where you fight through a series of enemy-filled rooms as Wolf Link to get a high score. This can apparently be attempted multiple times as your record is saved on the Amiibo, or something. I just want to say I love the thought of adding more content to these existing titles. It can make coming back to play them more worthwhile. And while this Cave of Shadows doesn't interest me much, it does have me wondering what's going on in a couple different ways. For one, there was already a Pit of 100 Trials sort of dungeon in the original game. It was called the Cave of Ordeals. Granted, you didn't have to be in Wolf Link form to go through this area, but it does make the Cave of Shadows seem like a tacked on idea to me instead of the fully fledged new wolf dungeon I was hoping to receive as a fan. On another note, I'm fine with Links and Zeldas giving players hearts and arrows. Those are just minuscule additions to the game and don't matter much. But I do hope that players don't have to go and purchase a Ganondorf amiibo just to play this game's version of a hero mode, which was of course included in Wind Waker HD for free. My final thoughts on the matter are this. Amiibo need to be less specific. What if instead of each of these different amiibo doing separate things, one Zelda-themed amiibo did all these things, but only once a day? So if you wanted to refill your hearts, arrows, or do hero mode, you could scan a Link amiibo. But if you wanted to do any of these things again in the same play session, you would have to scan a different Zelda-themed amiibo to do that. I've said this in the past, and I'm sure people are getting tired of hearing it. But to be honest, what if someone just flat out doesn't want the Wolf Link amiibo? Well, this is an option. People can get the game digitally for $10 less, but of course won't have access to the Cave of Shadows since they don't own the amiibo. And I doubt you'll be able to just download the dungeon as DLC since Nintendo hasn't done that in past titles with amiibo-tied content. You're out of luck. I'm actually really happy with my current amiibo count and don't want more. But to unlock specific content, I have to get more. Why can't we access this stuff through other means? Sooner or later, I'm gonna have a box filled with amiibo that I have to sift through when I play certain games. Be sure to let me know in the comments section what you think of the Twilight Princess amiibo functionality. This has been Nitpick Rants. Thank you so much for watching.